Getting poked in the eye might sound like nothing more than a clumsy accident, or the punchline of a slapstick comedy. But in reality, it's one of the fastest ways to cause serious, and sometimes permanent damage.
And here's the twist.
It's not because the eye is weak. It's because the eye is too intricate for its own good. Today, you're about to discover why a single finger can unleash 3 terrifying levels of destruction. From harmless reflex tears, all the way to the eye bursting like a balloon filled with jelly under pressure.
First, let's clear something up.
Your eyes are not glass marbles. They're not even like hard-boiled eggs. They're closer to transparent water balloons, pressurized, fragile, and packed with delicate layers. On the outside, the sclera, the cornea, the iris, and the lens. Inside, the aqueous humor, the vitreous body, and at the back, the retina and the optic nerve, ultra-sensitive wiring that beams information directly into your brain. So when a finger drives into the eye, it isn't pressing against something solid. It's pressing into a living bubble. And once that bubble bursts, there is no natural way for the body to repair it.
Level 1, the surface strike.
This is where the finger only grazes the outer layer. No catastrophic damage, yet. But your body reacts instantly. First comes the corneal reflex. In less than 1/10 of a second, your eyelids slam shut, like an airbag deploying. At the same time, your tear glands flood the eye with liquid, a built-in sprinkler system trying to flush the threat away. The sensation is brutal. It feels like a burning stone lodged in your eye. That's because the cornea is one of the most sensitive tissues in your entire body. It contains more nerve endings per square millimeter than your skin. That's why the pain feels sharp, raw, and pure, without any buffer. At this stage, the common injury is a corneal abrasion, a microscopic scratch on the surface. It sounds small, but blinking, facing sunlight, even opening your eyes becomes torture. Fortunately, most heal within days. Unless you rub your eye again. Do that, and it's days of fiery punishment, like your eye reminding you not to make the same mistake twice.
Level 2, moderate trauma.
Here, the finger doesn't just graze the surface.
It presses deeper.
Think of someone pushing on a water balloon with their thumb. The pressure ripples throughout the whole sac. The iris shifts.
The lens compresses.
The vitreous body absorbs shock. And your body screams in protest. Pupils may suddenly dilate. Some people feel dizzy, nauseous, even faint. That's the trigeminal nerve overloading your brain with pain signals, so intense that your body reacts by almost shutting down. The injuries here are far more dangerous. A hyphema, where blood fills the front chamber of the eye, turning your vision into a red haze. Traumatic uveitis, an inflammation deep inside the eye that hurts far worse than it sounds. Or even the lens shifting out of place, suddenly making your vision blurry, wavy, distorted, as if you're trapped underwater. But here's the real danger. If the internal pressure changes too much, it can trigger traumatic glaucoma. That's not just painful. That's a silent countdown to irreversible blindness.
Level 3, extreme destruction.
This is no longer a poke. This is annihilation. The cornea, iris, and lens are all compromised. The finger drives deep, and the eyeball itself gives way. One possible outcome is globe rupture. The eye literally splits open. Like squeezing a grape until it bursts, spilling out its insides. Except here, it's the vitreous fluid your vision depends on. Another nightmare is retinal detachment. The retina, the fragile film that translates light into sight, peels away from the back. Once detached, it starves of oxygen instantly. Cells begin to die within minutes. And once they're gone, there is no coming back. Worst of all, if the optic nerve is damaged, the connection between your eye and brain is cut forever.
No warning. No pain. Just blackout.
Surgeons may try to save the structure with delicate reconstruction. But even in the best cases, functional vision almost never returns.
And in the worst cases?
The eye is lost entirely. Replaced by a prosthetic. So, what should you do if you or someone you know gets poked in the eye?
Rule 1, don't rub it. Ever.
That spreads the damage. Rule 2, don't self-medicate with random drops, ointments, or home remedies. Rule 3, cover the eye gently with something clean and soft, no pressure, and seek immediate medical attention. Because even the tiniest scratch can spiral into infection, or a hidden detachment that silently steals your vision. Remember this. Your eyes aren't just cameras. They're extensions of your brain. They don't just capture the world. They let you recognize faces. Connect emotionally. Store memories. A single misplaced finger isn't just a poke. It's a threat to the way you see, the way you feel, the way you experience life itself. So treat your eyes as if they're the most fragile glass you'll ever own. Because in truth, that's exactly what they are. Goodbye.